So this is not something that I have seen done really before on YouTube. This is something that I would like to call hide lighting. So what do I mean by hide lighting? Well, all I'm going to be using today in order to conceal this little fella here is I'm going to use a little bit of sheer foundation for demonstrative purposes and a highlighter. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be using highlighter in order to conceal. And what do I mean and how the hell am I going to do that? Well, first of all, I'm going to put some foundation on, right? And I've chosen a very sheer foundation because I didn't want that to be the product that would hide most of the blemish. So I'm going to keep that pretty sheer over there. Now, what I was thinking, I had this thought the other day when I had a pimple up on my cheek, and I was like, okay, so what if I did sort of like a deer in the headlights kind of look, and I took a little bit of highlighter and I made it so brilliant and so bright in that area that there's no, like you have no choice but to hide. Essentially, I'm going to be concealing using light. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be using Moonstone by BECCA Cosmetics, beautiful little Australian brand, and I'm going to take a little bit of that. Now, when I'm buffing that on, I want to polish quite firmly, and I really want to build that product up. And essentially what I want to do is I want to be hiding the blemishes, blurring and diffusing the light around them. So you can see that that essentially diffuses the light and removes it removes most of the blemish. I mean, there is still a little bit of it there, but considering I haven't used any kind of concealer whatsoever, that has done a pretty damn good job. So if you ever get a blemish or anything up high on your cheek and you struggle and you're like, oh God, should I use a matte highlighter? Should I not use any kind of highlighter? What should I do? Don't be afraid to use a little bit of shimmer. As long as it isn't too gritty and it's got a real metallic pearly finish to it, you can actually scatter and diffuse that light in order to make that area look smoother and more lifted. What do you guys think of this technique? Let me know down in the comments below, and until I see you in my next video, bye bye.